Welcome to PAR Podcast, an audio supplement for Public Administration Review, the world's premier professional journal in public administration. My name is Jim Perry, Editor-in-Chief of PAR. Soon after I was appointed PAR Editor-in-Chief, I became keenly aware that public administration had evolved from the U.S.-centric enterprise of my early career to a vibrant global enterprise. Rapidly evolving digital and social media technologies, the internationalization of professional associations, globalization of higher education, and international scholarly and professional exchanges were engines for rapid and profound transformation. Despite the profound transformation in the where and who of our networks, I am left with a nagging question. Are we on a path to building global public administration knowledge? This strikes me as a fundamental challenge of the early 21st century. The field is ripe for a more globally conscious public administration. In this podcast, I seek to articulate specific strategies for realizing global public administration knowledge. 5 specific strategies can help us move toward the global public administration knowledge we seek. First, pursuing a comparative, topical, and conceptual focus. We are already well on the way informally to drawing attention to a limited set of globally important topics or concepts around which middle-range theories can be developed. They include public accountability, public performance and value, transparency, and public service motivation. We might gain some efficiency by formalizing topics or concepts around which researcher attention should be focused, but there are limits to what constraints can be imposed on highly decentralized research networks. Second, developing better databases and measures. Public administration has lagged in terms of development of databases, constructs, and indices that support global research. Some international database collaborations, such as the International Social Survey Program and World Values Survey, have gotten traction in increasing numbers of public administration studies. More can be done. Public administration scholars could do more both to shape collaborative databases to their needs and to exploit available data. Another avenue for strengthening global public administration knowledge involves the growing number of rankings related to governance and public service, among them the World Bank's Worldwide Governance Indicators and Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index. The databases associated with these ranking exercises could facilitate both quantitative and qualitative research for enhancing global public administration knowledge. Third, enhancing cross-national collaborations. Many of the initiatives I referred to above are products of long and substantial international collaborations. Although international conferences and bilateral university exchanges are now commonplace, they need to add more value for global public administration knowledge. Fourth, conducting more research syntheses to aggregate and assess empirical research. We are not dependent solely on new research because we have large bodies of existing empirical research that can be mined creatively. Research syntheses are one means for identifying history and cultural variables that are consequential for theory building and new empirical research. Fifth, giving greater attention to history and culture. More public administration research must incorporate approaches such as historical institutionalism and path dependence to develop closer connections with variables distant in time that shape structures and behaviors. Such approaches are likely to expand use of qualitative methods to complement quantitative methods. Greater use of mixed methods is precisely what is needed to obtain in-depth understanding of the variables and interactions being explored. We have many tools to pursue the integration of research across a spectrum of countries, sub-state jurisdictions, organizations, and practices. The PAR editorial team is committed to facilitating development of global public administration knowledge. We look forward to working with the global public administration community in meeting this challenge of the early 21st century. 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 This challenge of the early 21st